Good afternoon, everyone. We are excited to present update set 2 of our Capstone project, titled Intelligent Chatbot with Diet Plan, Movie Recommendations, and PDF Q&As. So I'm presenting today on behalf of my team. It's me, Venkata Ashwath Vendala, and Nikhil More. And so coming to the second slide, the recap, the project overview. In our last update, we introduced the chatbot and its three core functions: generating the personalized diet plans and recommending the movies based on user interests, answering questions from uploaded PDF documents. All of this is built and integrated into one smart assistant inside a Google Colab notebook using the Python and the LangChain libraries. And coming to the next slide, which is the tools and technologies. We are using a range of powerful libraries and APIs to build the system for the chatbot. And so for the language model, we use the Hugging Face Hub, and for document understanding, we use the PyPDF loader and Phase FAISS for the vector storage. For embeddings and similarity checks, we use the sentence transformers and cosine similarity. And everything runs inside the Google Colab using the tools like the pandas, numpy, and regular operations. So this setup allowed us to build an end-to-end working prototype entirely in the cloud. So coming to the next slide, which is the new logic which we implemented in this update. So here is what the new items which we have included. And first one is the mood detection. We have added a new logic where the chatbot can actually detect the user's mood from the input text, similar to analyzing the captions from social media. This mood is then used to recommend the movie genres. For example, if someone says, "I'm feeling low," the bot suggests the inspirational or family friendly films. So, this is how exactly the mood detection works, particularly for the movie recommendations. And coming to the diet customizations, we also added a new logic over here. So this diet module now handles the cutting, bulking, and vegetarian preferences. So if a vegetarian user wants to bulk up, the bot gives higher calorie meal plans with the foods like paneer and chickpeas, which are veg. And coming to the next module, the PDF Q&A finalization. So here the users can actually upload the PDFs and they can ask any questions and get the clear and clean summarized answers powered by the LangChain's Q&A chains and Phase. So these improvements make the chatbot even more smarter, more personalized, and much more useful. And coming to the next slide, so this is the code which we written for the mood detection. Here we can see it. So this is the conditions which we written for that. So based on the user input, it just detects it. So if it's a positive, it just returns as a happy, and it's a negative, it returns as a sad. And if it's neutral, so according to it, it just generates the answer. And coming to the next slide, this is the logic which we implemented now for the movie recommendations. Here we can see it. So based on the mood, we just pick few genres. So based on the genres, it will be recommending the movies. And yeah, coming to the next slide. So this is the diet uh, diet plan recommendation module which you written. So here we can say it like here is a condition, like first of all it just asks for the gender. So we can see the gender dot lower is equal to male. So if it's a male, uh, based on the gender, it just calculates a BMR, as it will be different for the male and a female. And based on the goal, like if it's for the cut or for the bulk, based on it, it just says the diet. And also here we can see the other condition, which is like it's a vegetarian diet, if they need a vegetarian diet, or the non-veg diet is fine. So this is how this logic works. So coming to our next slide, which is the current status. So this table gives a snapshot of what's actually completed so far. The below one, here we can see it. So the input logic is finalized, and it's stable now, and the diet and the movie modules are fully working, and the PDF Q&A now uses a finalized chain and performs very well. So we are currently improving how the answers are formatted and displayed to the users for the readability, and we are trying to make it even more better, which we'll be showing in the next update. So overall, we are in a solid place technically with all the core modules functional. So coming to the next slide, which is the challenges what we faced. So as we develop these features, we also faced a few real-world challenges. First, so the default PDF chunking wasn't accurate. It split content poorly. So we switched to the PyPDF loader, which chunks semantically, which helped us actually. So coming to the second challenge, so the large user inputs led to the token limits in the LLM language learning model. So we solved this by summarizing the long inputs before passing them to the model. So coming to the next challenge, lastly, the mapping moods to the movie genres was really very tricky. We started with the rule-based mapping and registered it manually by testing the various scenarios. So these are the challenges we faced and which we fixed it later. So these challenges helped us improve our architecture and refine the user experience. So coming to the next slide, the next steps, what we're gonna do. So in this next phase, we plan to add a voice input as a stretch feature. So users can actually speak instead of the typing. It's up to them. And allow the users to download their type plan or Q&A results as the PDF reports in the PDF format. So which can be very useful, we feel. And improve the error handling. For example, if someone uploads an empty PDF or asks vague questions. And finally, we'll conduct user testing to get the feedback and make real world improvements. These next steps will actually help us refine the system into a more production and ready tool. And coming to the next slide, so the notebook structure. So the entire project lives inside a single Google Colab notebook, which is making it easy to manage and share. Here are the main functions which we used in our code. The chatbot response module, which handles the input routing. Get diet plan returns a personalized meal plans. Recommend movies uses the mood and the similarity to size the films. And the process PDF, which performs the document Q&A using the phase and Q&A chains. So we designed it in this way so all logic is connected yet modular enough for testing and future extension. So coming to the next slide. Yeah, so thank you. That concludes our update 2. We are proud how far the chatbot has come actually from basic routing logic in the update 1 to now having fully functionality across 3 modules. Basically, we cover the 3 sectors, which is the health, education, and entertainment. Thanks so much.